They used to cheer when I walked in. Now it's just dust and second wind. The diner's dead, the jukebox broke, and I forgot the lines I spoke. My heels don't click like they used to. My curls fall flat by afternoon, but I still wear that velvet coat, the one he said made me look dope. They call it fate and I call it fate. A queen's still a queen when it's too late. There's no applause in this town, no flash bulbs or wedding gowns, just empty chairs and coffee cold, and girls who swore they'd never grow old. I light a match, pretend it's fire, sing to ghosts who still admire. There's no applause in this town, but I still take a bow. The mailbox holds no fan mail now, just bills and threats and snow somehow. I keep my lipstick perfect red, like the first time I played Juliet. They said I had a voice like sin, but sin don't get you much in the end. Only smoke and magazine cuts and memories dressed up in ruts. The mirror cracks, but I still stay. I'd rather break than fade away. There's no applause in this town, no flash bulbs or wedding gowns, just empty chairs and coffee cold, and girls who swore they'd never grow old. I light a match, pretend it's fire, sing to ghosts who still admire. There's no applause in this town, but I still take a bow. If you see a woman dressed too grand in a place that time forgot, just know she once burned like a star, and no one told her to stop.
The eggs were always overdone. You'd hum along out of tune. The faucet leaked, the window stuck, but Sunday made it feel like June. You hated rain but loved the sound. We'd leave the TV on, turn it down. You'd fall asleep with lights still on. I'd pretend to mind, but I never did. Our toothbrushes still lean the same, like they're waiting for a daily frame. I moved them once, it felt too loud, so I placed them back without a sound. Oh, all the little Sunday things, now they hum without your name. I fold your shirt, I clean your cup, still scared to pack it up. Is that still love? They say grief is loud or sharp, but this is quiet like a lamp left on. Not bright, not dark, just there too long, and I still call it home. Ooh, all the little Sunday things, now they hum without your name. I fold your shirt, I clean your cup, still scared to pack it up. Is that still love, or just a frame? Stays, but never changing. You always drove too fast through quiet streets, told me your dreams like they'd already failed. We bought a map we never meant to use, and kissed in hotel lobbies just to feel like strangers. Now we're halfway to nowhere, with the music turned down low. You said I hate being loved for the things I show, and I whispered I know, but I still drove halfway to nowhere, just to feel close. You left your dress on the back seat again, like a note you didn't want me to read. I made breakfast with your favorite song on, but we both knew that silence was what we'd agreed. Now we're halfway to nowhere, with the lights just starting to fade. You said love is a pretty word people use when they're afraid, and I couldn't say you were wrong, so I just stayed. There's a moment in every goodbye that feels too much like staying, and sometimes holding someone is just another way of delaying what we already know. Now I'm halfway to nowhere, with your name stuck in my throat, still wearing your perfume, like a secret I never wrote. Maybe this is love, maybe it's just something close. I built a garden in my mind, full of colors I can't find. People pass, they never stay.
like streetlights lost in day. Mom said truth is never loud. Dad said pride can wear you out. I sat alone and wrote it down. Now I wear it like a crown. There's glass in the garden, I know I walk it slow. I don't cry, I watch it glow. Pain made a path, but I still go. You don't need to run just to grow. She said love is not a plan, it's just knowing where you stand. He gave silence as a gift. I learned how to read the rift. Life's a room you clean each night. Make your bed, then lose the light. If it hurts, that's half the fight. If you're scared, it means you're right. There's glass in the garden, I walk it slow. I don't plead, I let it show. Hope isn't soft, it's just slow. You don't need to shine just to glow. Dreams that wore disguise, now I wear them in my eyes. Every cut became a map to places I won't turn back. So plant your fear and let it climb. Not every storm has to take
The plates don't match, but we never cared. Now I eat on one, yours just sits there. The radio hums a song you'd skip. I let it play, I let it slip. The cup you loved still on the rack. I turn away, I don't put it back. The dog still waits near the door at 5. I say your name just to feel alive. Your coat still hangs beside the light. I dust around it, not out of spite. One chair left at our old place. It creaks like it remembers your weight. I keep it there like some small graceful love that's gone but stayed in shade. to slam the door, no sound, but everything still echoes now. Some abscesses are loud, some just settle down. One chair left at our old place, it creaks like it remembers your weight. I keep it there like some small graceful love that's gone but stayed in shape. I sit on the floor these days. I came back on a Tuesday rain, not to find, not to reclaim, just to see if I still hurt. Turns out less than I deserved. The house still stands, paint worn thin, the garden wild, the swing grown in. I traced the step from gate to door, didn't knock, just stood once more. There's no note, no picture torn, no sudden rush of something worn, just the knowing that I stayed too long and left too late to right the wrong. I return to nothing, not even pain. No ghost, no memory to explain, just a silence that had learned my name and didn't flinch when I came. You didn't curse me when you left, no slam door, no final breath. That's the kind of wound that lives in everything and gives nothing. I return to nothing, not even pain. No ghost, no memory to explain, just a silence that had learned my name and didn't flinch when I came. And now I leave
I saw you by the candlelight. Your hands were folded tight, leather shoes, black coat, eyes too proud to cry. The choir sang of heaven while I watched you from the back. We hadn't spoken since the night you never came back. You look like winter, but burn like July. And every word they said felt like a lie. Snow fell on the chapel roof. You stood there quiet as truth. Your father's gone, the cold sets in, and I still taste your sin. They read the names, they sang the hymn, but all I saw was you again. Snow fell on the chapel roof, and so did I. I wore my Sunday lipstick that you used to kiss, the one you said made me look like something dangerous. You glanced back just once, like a page you shouldn't read. But baby, you and I were always built to bleed. The bells kept ringing, but I stayed still. I came to mourn, but I loved you still. Snow fell on the chapel roof. You stood there quiet as truth. Your father's gone, the cold sets in, and I still taste your sin. They read the names, they sang the hymn, but all I saw was you again. Snow fell on the chapel roof, and so did I. We were kids in summer's game, running fast, forgetting names, and now you light a candle slow, and I'm the one you'll never know. So close the doors, let silence grow.